You go first or I go first?
All right, look. White always move first, and I go first. And me being a vet, I'ma try, cause I'm not a grandmaster or anything, but I think I know how to play these pieces. I'm talking here with the producer behind the scene. What makes him wanna do this line of work?
I mean, it all started right here on this block. Like a couple houses down there, my mom used to actually come and chase me down the block like, yo, why you outside hanging with these niggas and stuff like that. But, just wanting to create different opportunities and just be a part of something great.
Then you write a book,
Yeah, I wrote 2 books.
and I gave him one of your books for his son to read it.
hmm
What was your purpose of that book?
For just that, for people to give it to younger people to read, and so people could, learn from me and my mistakes and things I've done.
I mean, his book called 20, by the age of 21, you should know how to live. I'm not quoting it right.
Things you should know by the age of 21.
Things you should know by the age of 21.
Yeah.
It's what he been through. And this the way he see life. And I think that was a well-spoken book. What made you go that route?
I mean, after doing time in prison and just learning different things, man, I just say, you know what, cause I felt like at one point I was lied to,
Yeah.
Felt like when inside the streets, I feel like it's an illusion. Like you think it's this way, but in reality, it's like you a hamster on a wheel. You chasing after something and you never gonna get it. Like if you seen if you ever watch a movie and you see somebody in the desert,
Didn't I hear that one night?
right? Like you see somebody in the desert and like they're chasing after the water, but by the time they get there, there's no water. That's what I feel like the streets is. The streets is just you keep on chasing pain and the same thing over and over. So it's like I really decided to like do this so I could actually not be inside these situations no more, and to like influence people so they don't go through things like that anymore.
So it's pretty much being more like an advocate for, reform as far as like us being a part of our environment, being in the streets and stuff like that. Because from what I'm taking from your experience, like you went through a lot.
Check.
You did prison time. You grew up in the streets, you grew up in the hood. And I'm pretty sure you've seen a lot of things that just go down and it's involved in the hood on a daily basis.
Mm-hmm.
So seeing that it had you feeling otherwise, as if you stuck on that wheel and you felt that it was a change needed. And this is the change that's coming.
Yeah, I did. And it's just at a certain point you realize if you're not helping, you're hurting. So it's like, what energy, what information do you want to put out there? Do you want to keep on with the same negative stuff that everybody else putting out? Do you want to continue hurting or you want to help? You know what I'm saying? I'm more so on the helping side, because I did a lot of hurting. I did a lot of wrong, breaking in houses, stealing people's credit cards and all that. Like, I did it. So it's like, now it's time for me to I feel like I owe the world in a way. That's the reason why I do the things I do.
What I'm trying to get to, that was a beautiful question. What is the difference in what a vet come home and does than when a man come home out of prison and try to do? Because that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I feel like I owe the world the truth about being across that water. Mm-hmm. What do you owe?
What do I owe? I owe...
I mean, it sounds good, but is it sincere?
Of course it is. It's the 100% truth. Like, I feel like I owe myself. Like...
There you go.
Like, I'm just thinking about somebody that's just like me, right? 14, 13, gullible. They looking up to certain people and thinking that this life is what it is, right? But I could tell you, 8 years ago, It was May 22nd, right? Today's May 22nd, but eight years ago on May 20th, 2016, my house got raided by the feds. I was 18 years old. I turned 18 in December. So 5 months to being 18, my crib get raided by the feds, right? So my whole adult life, I've been having problems with the law. I'm still on probation. You get what I'm saying? My whole adult life, I have not lived free since 18 years old. I always had the stress of police having to put me in jail. You get what I'm saying? Like, that shit not cool. Pop the other memory card. Pop the other memory card. But that shit not cool, bro. It's like, that shit lame, dog. That shit really lame. Like, we shouldn't be having to go through the other side.
You know, to my best of knowledge, man, I have to give you a great. You're doing a hell of a job, bro. I didn't know. I just thought you was doing this type of stuff for money. You doing this actually to teach, to help. And that's a blessing. We got a lot of people in this business right here, man, that just wanna make money. They ain't putting the word out there. See, you putting the word of God out there in street terminology, tell you the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a good thing. So sometimes you gotta give thanks and say it to them. Thank you, Jesus.
Of course. Thank Jesus
for life again, for a chance to be able to give back. That's how I'm looking at it.
I thank God all the time. Like,
how many years you did?
I did 3 years. I did 3 years.
That's what's up.
I went in 2017. I came out the end of 2019, November 2019.
I came out early 2019.
Yeah.
I came out February. I sat 2 years.
Bro, that's beautiful. Hey, man.
5 years I've been out.
It's like, it's on you, huh?
Niggas get tired of that life, bro. I do.
It's like,
oh, man.
This life, whatever it is like sometimes it feel like it's a setup.
I gotta
you
take
get what I'm saying?
bro. Check.
Check.
A strategic move. Oh, I'll take him. Check again. Alright. I identify.
But yeah, like even playing chess, my first time playing chess, I was in prison. I was in the feds watching people play. You know, chess in prison is a big thing because it teach you about like being cautious with your steps and your moves and everything.
Hell yeah.
But what would you say is like a big experience, like something that you really learned being in the Army?
How to survive. Survival. And you know what it takes to survive? Positive instinct.
Mm-hmm.
God in your life. God give you an instinct. If you misunderstand him, let me just put it this way, without instinct, you ain't gonna survive.
That's just natural, and that natural feeling. You gotta have that knowing.
Yeah, that gut feeling. Follow your gut. What that movie is with Bruce Willis and what that Wayne brother name? Damon.
Man in Black?
No, when he was a professional quarterback. And Bruce Willis used to always say, follow the gut. And hit the nigga in the gut.
Called Last Boy Scout.
Last Boy Scout. but you gotta follow that gut.
Hmm.
That's a major example. I bullshit you not. And you can take that to the bank.
You can't move that piece. It's gonna
Oh
get you in
yeah,
check.
in check. Uh-oh. Let me get out of here. Yeah. Look at that. He got me whooped. It looked like it though.
Let's see what we gonna do. What we gonna do?
That's Santiago. I don't want that.
Yeah, man. Like we really just trying to do something different and motivate the people that don't know they need motivating. Like people don't know that they need somebody to come tell them some words like somebody ever came and talked to you
Oh,
but you didn't know you needed it.
Like an inspiration.
Yeah, like inspiration. Like somebody never motivated you, but you didn't wake up today like, oh, I need some motivation. Somebody just
hell
came out of
yeah.
nowhere and motivated you. That's what this about. There's a lot of people that don't know they need the motivation. They don't know that they need somebody to come talk to them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying like I talk to people all the time, every day, but eventually it's gonna be like that where like I just try to move in a way where my actions will be the motivation. It will be the inspiration for the next day. Like. And that's what I'm working towards, being a better man, and gotta keep God in my life. And that's really it, man. Gotta always just be strong and stand 10 toes in what I believe in. Ain't trying to go back on it.
Wrong and virtuous. You know, like the virtuous woman. I gotta go. Check. Nope. No check. You some bitch. I'm in limbo. I'll go back right now. That's a bad move. Bad.
But if you had some advice for some younger people, what would it be?
Keep living. Keep living.
Oh, what's your outtake on love? Like, what would you say to a young man that's trying to find love, that is in love? What's your advice on it, being an older male?
First, love yourself. Then there will love come. You can't love without loving yourself. You need to learn how to love yourself. Learn what loving yourself is. That's my eye type.
What makes you say that?
You think right now we doing the right thing? Sitting here getting high, drinking. That's not loving yourself. Loving yourself is living life. What would Jesus do? Jesus would share the word everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But they'll keep Jesus in their conversation everywhere they go.
Mm-hmm.
That's living life. I don't care if you're going to the Grand Prix, the David and Dukes, or whatever you, David and Buster, all that. Live life. Meaning you loving yourself. Then you know how to love your kids. Because you won't be out here. Be at home with them. You go to work for them. You can't love nobody and you don't know what the fuck love is. And I'm 53 and I'm just learning that. And that's real. That's all I gotta say about that. Your move. I'm gonna get there. I wanna thank y'all. But you know what? It's time for another bill.
I need a bill.
Yeah. Okay. Hold up, swole up. I can't move that. But I can move this. Check. You can't move like that.
Oh,
You sure you can't? Let me see. That was a good move.
play chess in a minute.
Let me get this out of the way.
So, another question I got for you is, at what age do you feel like a man decides that he has to be a man? Like, what age does that occur?
Ooh.
Or a better question is, what makes a man a man?
What makes a man a man? We have put away all childish things. Drugs, drinking. We ain't learned nothing if we still living or doing worldly things. What makes a man a man? In order to become a man, you gotta know what a man is. How to be a man. It ain't just paying bills. It's about doing the right thing. That makes a man.
And I feel like you said, put away childish thing. At a certain time, it's like you gotta
It's
learn
time to
to.
stop playing games.
Yeah, you gotta learn to act your age.
Going out there in the dirt. Yeah. Act your age.
I see you mention God and Jesus a lot. What makes you spiritual?
That's how I was raised, bro. You know, they say preachers' sons are some of the worst kids, but they become some of the best. Because they leave, check, and go and do what they shouldn't do. I love God. I'm trying to get to know him better.
And how do somebody do that? Get to know God better?
Learn to listen. Learn to hear his voice. Recognize him. I've been doing a lot of that lately. And I'm gonna keep him in my heart until I gain a relationship with him. I'm still fighting for that.
I didn't know you was the child of a preacher.
Yeah, my dad's a bishop.
Wow. So growing up, you used to go to his church?
Yup. It'd be hard, bro. You know, you want to be hard-headed. You want to keep it moving. Man, I ain't going to no church today. Dog, I'm 18 now, but you still in my house. Long as you here, you going to church. Man, my dad was. He taught me a lot about life. I do say. I want to thank him.
What would you say is the most important lesson that your father taught you?
He led by example. I used to watch how he treat my mom, how he took care of us. It's just all in how I was raised by his side, seeing how he treated my mom.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I can say. Check. Can't move that.
Where's the check?
My rook.
Oh, whoa, I ain't even see that, boy. You good. You good. You're really good. You're really, really good. You're really, really good.
Oh, man. Let's see. We gonna go. Man, I want to thank y'all. I'm ready to drink me a beer.
Yeah, as you see, we playing chess. Chess, you know, on the block. This is where I grew up at, Miami. You know, on 117 right now. Yeah, man, this the hood. This is, you know, and like something I really want to say is like, there ain't nothing wrong with having pride inside your neighborhood and everything, but the minute where the streets become your entire identity as a person, you should really evaluate your real identity, man. The world is bigger than the hood, man. For real, for real. I want everybody to know that.
Hey, deep. Well said. Uh-oh. That shit to get out of my way. Yeah. Going forward, too. Check.
Unc, you know how to play.
Why I say that?
You know how to play. You know what you're doing.
Uh-oh. Fuck.
Yeah, man, it's Miami. Miami.
Yeah, my boy. I got him.
That's what he thinks. He thinks he got me. He thinks he got me. Yeah, man. What would you say is the most important thing you learned in life?
Stay out of trouble. I bullshit you not. Trouble is not where that. Learn how to go home. Check.
All right, it looked like he beat me, but
Hello?
Yeah, I did.
Hello?
yeah, man. To another time, another episode.
Eric Davis here. First Sarge.
Signing off, huh?
Yes, sir.